and welcome back to the Sugarpill YouTube channel. My name's Autumn and today we are here with Drac Makens! Woo! So you guys have really wanted her to come. I've really wanted her to come. So we're super stoked that she's able to be here with us today. We're gonna do another Sugarpill Showdown. In this jar right here, we have a bunch of popsicle sticks, and each one of these popsicle sticks has the name of one of our eyeshadows on it. So Drac Makens is gonna pull 3 colors, and we're gonna both have to create very different looks using those same 3 colors. It's just kind of a fun way to see how people interpret different color combinations and push our creativity a little bit. You're perfect for this because if people don't know, you're an amazing artist, you're an incredible makeup artist.
Oh, thank you.
Your stuff is so different and so unique, and that's really what, that's what people are drawn to you for.
I know one of the biggest reasons why I started my channel was because a lot of the makeup looks that I kind of wanted to do on myself, but didn't exactly have the skill level to do it. I can never find them on YouTube. So I just started making my own videos.
And now everyone wants to do what you're doing. Yeah. So.
Since I, do all these looks and whatever, I've been helping people push their boundaries a little bit more. Yeah. I know one thing specifically is red eyeshadow. A lot of people are scared of red eyeshadow, and because I use it so much and I love it so much, I've been able to inspire people to be more open to the idea of using it.
It's my favorite eyeshadow color. I love red eyeshadow. Okay, are you ready to jump into it?
I'm so ready. Okay. My body is ready. Yeah. Moneymaker. Yeah. I haven't actually used this color yet, so this will be interesting.
Really? Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. Supercharged. Oh my god.
That's another color I haven't used. That's one of the
It's one of the electrocutes. It's this.
Oh god.
This is gonna be such an interesting color combination.
Oh, that's exactly what I was talking to you about earlier. Okay, last one.
Love Buzz. We're working with all things that you have never used before.
That's so true. This is gonna be a very, very interesting color combination.
I have more faith in you than I have in me, so. Okay.
I'm gonna have to get creative with this one.
Yeah.
And to think that it's all colors I haven't used, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous though.
They're really pretty.
Beautiful. Now, what's your favorite Sugarpill eyeshadow? Or your shade, I should say.
That's really hard.
I bet you can't guess what mine is.
Is it lip gloss?
Yes. That and Taco. Whenever I had started getting into colorful makeup, it was really hard to find really good whites and really good reds. There were some drugstore ones, but they were chalky.
So where did the name Drac Makens come from?
And this is because I was really obsessed with vampires back in the day.
Uh-huh.
It actually means Dracula in the making.
Oh, really?
I made the username when I was 14 years old. That was a long time ago.
Oh wow, you've stuck to it.
It was also unique too. Nobody else had it on social media, or I had a DeviantArt back then. So yeah, I kept it. I like that you're doing the 2-tone look. It's very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to throw in some more neon colors, which I think you're doing too, to make Moneymaker not quite so.
Well, I think I'm gonna try to make myself look like a sexy watermelon or something, something like that.
You're already a sexy watermelon. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. In case anybody did not notice, you classify yourself as goth.
Yeah.
So when did you start to get into this goth subculture?
It started when I was 14 because I was very, very restricted on what I was allowed to wear. I wore blue jeans, an all black t-shirt, it had no graphics on it, it was just plain black. And then a red lip balm that I got from Hot Topic.
Uh-huh.
Even just a plain black t-shirt, I was not allowed to wear it. I had to sneak it to school. In Mexican families, they have very traditional beliefs on, especially with women and girls, on what they're supposed to look like, on how they're supposed to act, and what they're supposed to be into. People change whenever they graduate from high school, and they I guess go normal, whatever you want to put it.
Go normal?
Yeah, it's just a phase. But for me, I feel like I just go more and more extreme the older that I get.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because even when I was younger, I never thought I would shave off my eyebrows. For some reason, I find it to be beautiful. Me not having eyebrows, I love it. I can't. I tried growing my eyebrows back once, long time ago, and
Just what? You weren't having it.
yeah. Well, it was actually the same thing with my shaved head. I actually tried to grow it out not too long ago, actually, maybe a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And it's because my grandma doesn't really like it. And she was like, Mija, I want to see your hair grown out before I die. Now, mind you, I didn't agree to it. I was just like, okay, grandma, whatever. I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll try to grow it out, see what I can do with it. No. I don't know what it was, but I just didn't feel attractive to myself. I was like, man, I hate this.
People might think that because you're goth, you can't like enjoy cutesy, like girly things. And I mean, especially with the Sugarpill aesthetic, like they might think like, maybe that's not for you, but that's totally not the case.
No, the goth subculture is a big part of like who I am and whatnot. And it's an aesthetic that I identify with a lot. At the same time though, I don't like wearing dark Susie Sue makeup all the time. Like there are people who can wear black heavy eyeliner and black lipstick every single day, and that's fine for them. But for me, I need variety. I get bored with stuff so easily. That's why like actually with my tutorials and whatnot, I try to make them look as different as possible. I never really like to wear the same look twice.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that just because I wear all black that you only have to wear black. You're allowed to put color on your face. Don't let the goth overlords tell you so.
Yeah, so what first got you into makeup?
I was 13 years old. I was doing a UIL choir concert, and we had just gotten done with it, and we would be in the back room, you know, changing out of our dresses and getting into our normal clothes. This girl that I would talk to the most out of everybody else, she had an eyeshadow palette. Now, because I was very sheltered, I had never seen one before. So I was completely blown away. I was like, wow, that's awesome. And then she was like, do you want me to put eyeshadow on you? I was like, all right. And I still remember the shade of it too. It was a very pale lavender color and it had shimmer in it. And ever since then, it sparked an obsession. It made me so giddy. I was like, I want to get into this. I want to buy an eyeshadow palette.
Do you have a favorite makeup look that you've done? Is there one that like stands out to you?
Not really one specifically, but the ones I do like the most are my eye art pieces, because those are the ones that I feel I put a lot more emotion into. Let's say a bad emotion that I'm going through, I use my eye art pieces to get them out. That's why like a lot of them, they look very, like they're crying a lot and bruised and whatnot. So like for me, I connected them a lot more than I do with my my other regular tutorials. I don't make videos of my art pieces. They're purely just artistic expression. A lot of the techniques I use for them are things that are secretive to me, like things that I don't see anybody else doing. I like the fact that I have those to keep to myself.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as an artist, I think we should have at least one trick that we don't share with everybody else.
So you've been using Sugarpill for a super long time. Like you've been a fan since pretty much the beginning.
Yeah.
What were your first Sugarpill products? Like what got you super interested in the brand?
The very first products that I ever bought was actually all 3 of the original quads. That was the time frame where I started to really get into colorful makeup. But back then, you really couldn't find a lot of brands that had really good pigmented stuff. So whenever I would see people on YouTube using them in videos, the palettes, I was like, oh my God, I have to have those. I had started a new job. I spent my first paycheck buying those eyeshadow palettes.
Yeah.
And it became an obsession ever since.
You're hooked.
And I recommend Sugarpill to everybody because literally if you want really great pigmented eyeshadows in all different kinds of colors, because I don't like wearable stuff, so like if you want some fun stuff that's going to be pigmented and you get a lot for your money, I always recommend Sugarpill.
Yeah.
Always.
Thanks. What Sugarpill products could you absolutely not live without?
There's 2 in particular. Love Plus, which to me is the best red you can ever get. I'm not even joking. I've been using that red for the past 5 to 6 years. And Taco. Taco for me is also one of the best white eyeshadows I've ever used, and I've repurchased it about maybe 3 to 4 times. Like that's how much I use it.
Yeah.
Love that eyeshadow.
Who are your biggest inspirations when it comes to makeup?
Actually, I more so get inspired more by painters. One of my favorites is Michael Husser. I love his work. A lot of the reason why I love doing like the sickly eye looks and whatnot is because of his paintings.
Yeah.
gorgeous.
This stuff's incredible. Do you have any advice for people who are just like starting off with makeup, who might see your stuff and be like, that's really cool, but I don't know that I could ever get to that point?
When I first started out doing my makeup, it was not very good at all. Back then, I didn't really think about whether my makeup looked great or not. I just did it because it was fun.
That's like the thing about makeup though, is it's not always about looking super, super pretty.
No.
It is an art form.
Yeah.
And there's so much you can do with it, and it's not about always having to look super, super perfect and polished. And so if you're starting out, I think it's great that everything's not always perfect.
Yeah, and we all start off somewhere too, you know, practicing when you have the free time. And like I said, not caring so much whether it looks good or not. Like, just do it because it's fun.
So when I was working as a makeup artist, I would always try to tell people, like, it's gonna look ugly before it looks pretty.
Yeah.
Like,
well, even when I do my tutorials too, like,
you look crazy halfway through. So you're a big supporter of cruelty-free brands.
yeah.
I think that's part of why you like us.
Yes.
I think. What are some of your other favorite cruelty-free brands?
Well, Kat Von D is another one of my big favorites. Love Black Moon Cosmetics. I really love NYX. Like, I feel like for a drugstore brand, they knock it out of the park with their colors, especially. I like Necromancy Cosmetica too. They have really pretty lipsticks. I mean, there's a lot of really great cruelty-free brands out there nowadays. So one thing I really love to do, and I think a lot more people should be doing it because it works really well, is I love using liquid lipsticks as eyeliners. Not only because they dry down to the, you know, matte finish, so they last a really good amount of time, but
you get so many more color options that way.
yeah, like even with this one, like this one's like a really beautiful liner.
Oh my god, that's cool. Sorry, I haven't seen all of the colors that she's come out with. I love that. Yeah, liquid lipsticks are super versatile. And also sometimes you use liquid or gel liner that doesn't come off. So normally I wouldn't experiment on camera, but I experimented and it was a choice and I have to live with it. So.
Well, that's pretty much what I do with all my looks is I do it on the spot. I never plan anything out.
Yeah, well, it's working really well for you. It's working a lot better for you than it does for me. We talked a little bit about how like you do these like less wearable, quote unquote wearable looks.
Yeah, to me, I've never understood what that term meant because like if you can put it on your face, it's wearable.
Yeah.
I didn't always think that color looked that great on my face. The more I started experimenting and playing around and just having fun with it, it grew on me, and people need to understand that it just takes adjusting, you know?
Yeah, and now we paint watermelons on our face, so. Oh yeah, can we talk about this? I love that this is your makeup bag.
Yes.
Or one of them.
When I went to her show, I had to get it.
See?
Product placement.
Yeah. Goths love cute things too.
Yeah.
Don't stereotype, it's not cool.
Not everything has to be black. That's one thing I don't like either, is when people are like, if you have brown eyes, you can only wear these colors. Like, no, I can wear the colors I want to.
Yeah, for brown, it's always like, wear purple or green. And I was like, I don't want to wear purple or green, I want to wear red. So can we talk about your artwork a little bit? Like
sure.
other than just your like makeup artistry? Because you do a lot. You do sculpture, you do painting.
Yeah, I try to be versatile.
How'd you get into all of that?
Even when I was a kid, I loved to draw and things like that, so I think that's just where it stemmed from. But nothing really got me into it. Like, it wasn't another artist that inspired me to get into it. I just did it for fun. And then eventually it turned into a passion.
How do you think like your artwork has influenced your makeup?
It hasn't necessarily inspired my makeup. I think more so my paintings are inspired by my makeup.
What's your favorite part of applying makeup? Like, do you have a step that you're just like, this is the best part, I love doing it?
I like blending eyeshadows, especially like when it comes out seamlessly and they blend beautifully together. I love that. Actually, what I hate doing the most, mascara.
Well, you don't wear false lashes either.
No.
Like, that's just that's just a personal choice.
That is the one thing that drives people insane. I'm like,
is that you don't?
That I don't curl them and I don't wear falsies. I like focusing more on the eyeshadow and the liner and the designs on my face, and whenever I put mascara on, it's just more so just to finish the look.
Are you using the same lipstick you used for your eyes?
This one is a Miss Argentina from Kat Von D.
This is my lash book from House of Lashes. It's full of all of my Sugarpill lashes.
It's like so clean.
I really like organization. These are Lullaby and Angel Baby stacked. Got a little bit of purple, little purple moment. This is the best black lipstick because it's so black.
Like my soul.
No blue undertones, no brown undertones, just like pure black, and that's all I'm looking for in a black lipstick.
Plus, the packaging is super cute to boot.
Ah!
We made it work. We were both terrified and we made it work.
Yeah, this turned out really well. See, even scary color combinations, you can figure something out.
Yep.
Yours looks amazing.
Thank you. And I love yours too. I love this size design.
Thanks.
I might have to do it myself.
Hey, don't steal my looks now.
Coming for your gig.
I'm kidding, you can steal all my looks, just don't steal my job.
You would not think that neons and a muted olive green or olive golden green would go together.
Yeah, but we made it work. I used it with, I just kind of brightened it up with ACIDBERRY and SPARKAGE. So by adding more neon in next to it, it brought it up to that element. And you sort of did the same thing.
I used FLAMEPOINT and Midori and ACIDBERRY. Like I found that adding the matte shades actually helped pull it more together.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, you guys. Well, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you. I was so excited to be here.
I know. I'm so glad we were able to have you on because I was so scared this day would never come, and I really wanted this day to come.
Oh, I know. Me too, Mama. Me too.
So if you guys loved Drac Makens as much as we do, go check her out on all of her social media. It's at Drac Makens everywhere, right?
Yes, on Instagram it's Drac_Makens, and then on YouTube it's just Drac Makens.
Yeah, you can find tons of Sugarpill tutorials on her channel because she is loyal and we love it.
Yes, I love me some Sugarpill, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using their colors to the day I die. I'm going to be an old 90-year-old grandma with FLAMEPOINT and
oh my god,
love all of my eyes.
I hope so. And we'll still be posting your photos. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Let us know in the comments below who you'd like to see on next time. Who would you like to see?
I actually would really love to see Willem, Katya, and Sasha Velour.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do to make that happen. Let us know who you guys want to see. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel, and we will see you next time. All right, bye guys.
Bye.